On the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback.
All right,
the broadcast is up.
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Hey, my pass game becomes so much more dangerous than my run game.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2.
Hey, Blue.
More valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Black 20.
First carry for James Conner. And not much to speak of. To the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, back to their heels.
On third down, knocked away and incomplete. Yeah. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down. That's one of the few things defenses try.
And if you don't know what comprehend means, that means if you don't understand after reading something, well, then that's y'all fault. It didn't just get started. It just came up with it coming up. So don't blame, just like I said, don't blame nobody but yourself. All the thing that franchise said is what it's going to do. And so, yeah.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't know what you're playing.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay.
Oh, so close.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down now, it's Lindsay. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And the screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a fourth down. Here's Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Look at me, zipper. Turn up, kill, turn up.
On first down, right back to Lindsay. Well, now Lindsay lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
Still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The pass there complete to Sutton, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Watch 12, 64. Hey, team 6, team 6. Watch 98, 98 to Mike. You ain't doing nothing.
Throwing on first down is locked. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Block now to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Lindsey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. We're scoreless after 1.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Here we go. Check it out, Reed. Alert flare. Hard. Yep.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, skin down was looking for you. There is skin down.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him.
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
All right. Now.
Block now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught by Sutton.
like when people get
a 3-yard touchdown
they're like
pass.
outside,
As
like
his
people
guys
hear
are first
stuff,
onto the scoreboard
they
here
just take
this
it for
afternoon.
a grain of salt
And all
instead
about
of
timing there on that
knowing the
short slant,
whole
Charles.
thing.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well.
From start to bottom.
The throw, touchdown.
When I hear it, I know how everybody playing here.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
I'm not going off of who plays, who gets it. I know how everybody playing here.
And as we
I
see
also
so
know how
frequently here in Colorado,
people do
that one over the end line.
when they
so
win
come
it,
out to the 25.
so how they do when they lose it. I also know
The Steeler offense here about
that
ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all.
they can't play, and they'll never beat them. People say, I can take anything, it don't matter what it is, because I'm this or that. I'm just good or whatever. See, I
Credit
miss
the tackle to Isaac
and I miss it again. And the only thing I do is just like how you do when you put money in the bank. In the safe.
Gain of 3.
You just
And
put
guess
that
what?
shit in the
It brings up
safe.
third down.
When it's a rainy day, you go in your savings or your 401k or whatever you have, and you get out of it. Now,
He'll be down at the 30.
I have people that
Will stay out there. And they're going to go for
and it has to be guys that
Here we go on
I can see plus on that.
Open man, Smith
But that next thing is
he takes this one down
and it always
all
has
the way
said,
to the 30.
don't
Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. On first and 10 is Connor. And the running lanes non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
I don't know
They'll end
that.
up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make
Just
this a second and 13.
just like Beaver said the other day, or whoever it was in the 40s. Hey, how you don't know that people just get better?
And the catch made by Johnson.
He'll get this
And
play.
they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They'll made a gain of 20 and a first down.
Like was key.
First opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. First and 10 to 16.
And still don't win. You know, when people that say about me, blue 9,
Big
99,
gonna get this one
and still do.
And this play is blocked. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
It's not going to be any tanking in any way. And however somebody want to take it in any way.
Remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our Sports halftime report.
To commission.
On second and 12, Roethlisberger. And it'll be
Not all of a
intercepted.
sudden not being around. And then how people do something here when they not winning. I mean, when they winning, they coming in parties. When we advance, how many games we have left? This, and that. Then if they got convoluted, allow something with this quarterback you can't find it like, big game. Big game got getting beat
down the stretch.
Hey, Blue,
By Kansas City. How about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball.
Next season.
12 minutes to go.
I can say next season.
Kansas City 10 points through
First
3
of all, we
quarters.
should have never left the ground.
They're winging their way back to
Yeah.
San Francisco.
And Big Weber left.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City
Weber
win it, but
left
they
the
end up
team
winning it by
stat.
11 points.
But
Didn't see that coming at all. Clock now.
Getting
Getting
better.
on 80% of his passes in the other going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Throwing on target to Fan. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And if you don't like it, you can always leave it part. I don't need any harm by saying that.
First
So
and
we gotta
10.
say it.
They'll find Lindsey here.
Because when I don't like something, I know how to get on the lead.
Second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the
I'm not
incomplete
looking at that because
pass.
I didn't even see the game. So I cannot be looking at stuff. That's what I mean about the talk. I didn't see that. I didn't see nothing.
Locke looks to throw it again. Throw left side complete. That's Lindsey. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
No, I didn't watch that game. I did not watch that game.
Man, that's complete to Hamilton. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the sticks.
I don't know what you heard, and I don't care, because I'm telling you what I...
On the set. Watch 98, 98 to Mike. Watch his flat. Smooth. Watch his flat. Watch 98.
Again, they'll throw with Locke.
Oh,
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by McManus is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Oh my god, my shit's freaking out. Alright, cool, I'm back.
For you to be losing to the ball.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away.
What is ball? Ball means that they ain't nothing.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Superior going to always overtake, whether you want to call them bomb or low seeded or
whatever.
The
Offense here about ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the...
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Because they're supposed to disappear. They're supposed to have depth. Interest, ball, everything is part of life. Anything. So when something get hurt, if you don't have no backup, if you don't want to spin, or if you don't want to do something, or you did something, or if they did something to get like that,
the Broncos on the field ready to start the next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time.
They are cheaters, and so here it is. Everybody from the front office got fired. Everybody knew something. Just like what the man was on said. They should have done something. You mean to tell me you manage the team and you don't know what's going on?
Make sure they love him up
Come
because
on
he's
now.
helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6
You mean
on
to
the
tell
board
me
here.
you
We'll see.
you that
Following the pickup
naive
of 4,
that
here's
you
second
don't
and
know
6.
what is going around in front of you? Oh, come on now.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll run on first down.
If you can't spin, and that's like what you just said, okay? If you on your cap, well then if you're gonna want to still go over it, well then you're gonna pay a penalty to go and do that. That's so. Here it is. Like I said, it's rule, and here it is. Everybody can look on your team. Either you're gonna give it to the backs, but keep away. Say how they gonna
that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop.
They're gonna pay that penalty for being over the cap. Why? Because they want to make it. They know the injuries happen. They want to have a backup. That he is that whatever can happen. If somebody mess up, so you got that team because of what? You messed up. That's that. So here it is. Now, if you now the next thing for you to do is when you do your focus, whatever sleeping on, whatever sleeping, put a band-aid on it and put those 3 on the focus, and you go from there. I don't know what you're doing, but that's I'm just saying. Good run.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
I don't know what you're focusing on, but I know you've been playing some bombs and you called them, and they've been beat. And that's what y'all do. We're running y'all mouths about how good you are. And so since you're so good,
always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On first down, Connor, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again.
When you lose, that beautiful change. I ain't lying. I'm Beamer.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I like the strategy.
He might have his mic off,
Extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get
when I talk to you on Sunday, because like I said, whatever I can say behind somebody's back, I can say it in their face. When I talk to you on the phone Sunday, go to work or whatever that it was, come to work when you see it, you be kid dog. Did not say at some point, you said when he was complimenting me, it did not say at some point he's going to be crying. He's going to be making excuses of why you beat him. Didn't I say that?
Hard to shake yourself out of it.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10.
That's who they are when they lose. When they get the crying and make the complaint if it ain't mad or it's in that. So, cry and play.
12 yards on the play. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Block now on first down. Open man here is Hamilton. They're all the way home for a Broncos score. Deshaun Hamilton, 38 yards. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown.
I hate that you in the end zone, he's still diving when you get in the end zone.
And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Johnson, the intended target. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on it? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on
Can you put him on mute?
Drop my drink. Give me a second.
Well, you know what? We're going to end this like this. We're going to make a decision.
Give me 1 second. I'll drop my drink. Give me like 2 minutes.
We're going to be cool. Are you going to put an understanding that brand? I didn't know. I've been gone while you've been talking. I've been in my room.
My fault. Sorry about that.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. On second down, here's Locke. And he's going to have the hook up with Sutton. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Broncos on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Since you see, this is what I'm saying about how stuff got to be organized. I wouldn't mind the message said, couldn't understand Frank. If you had an opinion about what you didn't like, that's why it's an opinion change.
So, yeah,
that right there, just not your first round draft pick. Because I asked. Because, okay.
Trying to shake out the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Okay.
He gets this one to Johnson. And
okay.
he's brought down,
That's how you feel, like I said. That's how you feel. That is how you feel tonight about how we stepped up on your way. You can't do what Skin Dog want to do. I'm up there trying to help you. You cannot do what Skin Dog want to do until you buy your own business. Then you can do and say what you want to say because it's your business. Because you run it.
Second down.
Only you.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
But it was nice. It was nice. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it because I just proved it you. So now we do with this conversation. Don't worry about it.
And that's going to be
I'm going to put you on mute.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
All right.
But it's
I love you. Tell your family I said hi.
3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Tell your family I said hi. And now you're going on mute.
I keep him on me.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that.
I don't never take him off.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
I keep him on me.
No pick, just incomplete that time.
He's still talking. He's still talking. Still talking. You can hear him in the background. Somebody else.
Brought down around the the 7-yard line. They were looking for Johnson.
Yeah, because he's seeing more other people taking
this game, he's having now 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
You called me on the phone.
This is going to be intercepted. The safety turnaround expects it. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Roethlisberger.
Oh, come on.
Smith-Schuster, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Roethlisberger now a woeful 5 of 17 thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10 here. Here's Roethlisberger. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Block now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
What's up?
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Hey,
not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Locke to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Okay,
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's the bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try to stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep it moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead will grow by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Now it's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. The one last shot for Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Isaac Yianum in there to pick it. And that...
Yo.
I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.
Oh, man.
Stand down. If you don't want me to block you, you better go ahead and leave right now. Nah, I ain't asking no more. Okay.
That dude's crazy. He is crazy.
No, he finna be blocked.
He really not gonna get in the league eventually. I guess you don't realize that. Like you know what I mean? It's only one player. You know what I mean? You're replaceable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we could find easily one person, and it's not like he's out here winning the Super Bowl. So I don't know.
That's what I mean about
you digging your own grave.
That's what I mean when I say about people always telling. Some people tell one side of shit. Yeah. I don't have a problem with, like I told you at the job. I ask any of those guys back.